I was doing it in college, actually. My junior year, it was a whole package to go out wide all the time in college, but then unfortunately I got hurt. But yeah, with that draft class, man, I'm telling you that I mean, I was part of one of the best draft classes, I would say, in NFL history. Just,
Yeah.
and one of my colleagues who I play with for, yeah, I will just say I played with him for those, 2, 3 seasons. And I think we just took that elevation to the next level, especially having a
Oh yeah.
two tight end set. I mean, no one's really ever done that before and never brought that attention to the tight end position. And then also you had Jermaine Gresham, who had a great career in Cincinnati. You had Jimmy Graham, who was just absolutely putting up numbers as well. And then we had a couple other good, solid players that played and were putting up stats like 600, 700-yard games, just tight ends that were drafted in the third, fourth, fifth round that year as well. And I thought it was one of the best draft classes ever for tight ends. But just to be able to put the tight end position on the map, I mean, that was one of my goals, man, for real. Like I wanted to. Like I always saw that the tight end position was, wasn't like, didn't really get recognized, what the greatness that it brings to the table. And if you have a good tight end now, I mean, that's what every team is now going for. I mean, and it's really difficult to find a solid, tight end that can go out there and produce. I mean, it's hard. I mean, to be bigger and to be able to run, past a DB or a safety. I mean, they're smaller than you. And then also you got these athletic linebackers you got to get by. It's a difficult task. So that was definitely one of my goals. I even told Coach Ferentz, he's the offensive coordinator, Brian Ferentz for Iowa now. He was my tight end coach for his 2 years. And I was,
oh wow,
Awesome.
I'm gonna put the tight ends on the map, baby. And he's like, oh,
that's sweet.
You're never gonna get past Jason Witten. And he's just saying this to get me going. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Going into my second year, I knew it too. Going into my second year, it was weird. I just knew. I was like, watch, I'm going to break every single record this year. I'm ready.
Stars were aligned.
Yeah,
baby.
it was, man. And it just happened, man. And it was just a great feeling to put everyone on the map. I signed a pretty good deal, too. That was the biggest ever for tight end.
Biggest of the time.
Yes, at the time. But it was definitely an honor to do that. And it was one of my goals in life when I got to the NFL to do that as well. Definitely a lot of hard work and that crazy mindset that I had at the beginning of my career. But it's just cool now to see, like, Travis, you're continuing that now. You're taking it to a whole nother level. It's not just like myself. Jimmy Graham did it as well. And it helps just our group out as a whole. I mean, the tight end position got no respect ever. I mean, yeah, you had Tony G, you had Antonio Gates, and then it was no one else, like, so then they didn't even get the respect that they should have been really getting. But just the way that we're bringing it to the table now, you got a Super Bowl ring. I mean, Shockey got a Super Bowl ring with the Saints. I mean, Kittle's doing a great job. He's putting the 49ers on the map. I mean, I believe that if you want a good
Kittle, baby.
You want a good offensive system, you better find a tight end that can play ball and get you some plays.
Well, speaking of that, as the two, I guess, OGs of the new type of tight end, are there any young guys right now in the league that both of you look at and you're like, they're kind of on the horizon, guys that maybe even people don't even know about?
Oh,
is that tough?
I would, because you never know how guys, transition. Well, I feel like the first years
they got to start doing something first to prove that they're
kind
of on the map.
There's a bunch of young talent.
I don't even really know that many young tight ends right now. I mean, only the guy from Tampa, because I watched Tampa a little bit. I can't. What's his name again? The one that they took in the fourth round.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Dapped him up. He's a great guy.
He is.
Cannot remember his name, so I don't
God.
I feel like
man. Cade Otton. That's what it is. Cade Otton. I think he's pretty decent for the Bucs. But other than that, I don't even know of a rookie tight end that's doing anything. I mean, you got Kyle Pitts, but I mean, I feel like he's kind of like a tweener. Like I don't think he's a tweener. He's not sure if he's a tight end. He's not sure if he's a receiver. And if you get his game down, I think he's got he's super athletic, but
crazy upside.
Crazy upside. But I think you have to figure out how to use his upside for him to be successful. And this year,
100%.
He downgraded because that new coaching staff or whatever doesn't know how to use his talents. Because he's not exactly a tight end, he's not exactly a receiver. So how do you use his talents is the question.
Right.
That's a great point, man. And I'll tell you what, I'm thankful that I got a great coach. That can
Andy's pretty good at that?
Yeah, he's pretty damn good at that. Yeah, that's actually my whole career is Andy Reid.